Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm joined by a special brother to me who goes by the name of Lord Aleem _official on all social media platforms. How are you today?
I'm good, Ishaaq. How are you, brother?
Good, alhamdulillah.
Big fan of Ishaaq vlogs. If you know,
cool.
You know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on the channel. So we're just going to ask him a few questions today. So I actually came across Aleem in person back in 2017-18 when he was first driving the Lamborghini Aventador S, the green one. And I remember when he brought it to Stone Street, that was the first ever time I came across you. How has your life transitioned? Like, does it feel like you're in a movie from going to the Aventador S now to the Bugatti Chiron outside? What's it like?
I mean, yeah, that's a very interesting question, Ishaaq, because a Lamborghini Aventador S or Lamborghini Aventador is still a really cool car, you know? I think it's... what the hypercar does is it gives you a new perspective of how incredible a car can be. And then when you get that addiction, your love for cars, the addiction just gets worse and worse. Now, I can't look at a car that gives me more satisfaction than a hypercar all round. So whether that be attention, whether that be drive, whether that be like the perks that I get out of having a hypercar when I pull up to a certain restaurant, a hotel or whatever. It's like a membership card, you know?
You'll take it in.
Yeah, but yeah, my life, alhamdulillah, feels like a movie. It felt like a movie before, it still feels like a movie. And when I say it's a movie, I don't even think there's some movies out there that could justify, alhamdulillah, the experiences that I've been on because of cars. And honestly, Ishaaq, I must say that, you know, after a while, you get to a stage where you understand what is important in life, and then the cars just become, you know, secondary. So even though I'm doing a rally right now from London to Monaco via Paris, Luxembourg, Zurich, Milan, and then Monaco, everybody's really excited, and I should be very excited as well. But it just feels like another day now. And I'm glad that's the case, because it means that all my nerves are not there. You know, I'm not new to anything that's happening. I know the car well. I know the size of the cars. Alhamdulillah, you know, I'm very good with the car. We're at one. And me doing 1,200 miles in that car is just as like me doing 1,200 miles in a Volkswagen Golf, you know? I have that confidence. So I'm just excited to have the people that I have around me coming onto the trip and me filming the content for you guys.
Thank you so much. And you said like it's like a 1,200 mile trip. You said you've nearly done 20,000 miles on the Bugatti Chiron now. Yeah. How does that feel like?
I don't know, man. Honestly, like the mileage wasn't really a focus, but I started focusing on it more and more when I was speaking to more owners of Bugattis, and I realized that they don't really drive them like the way I drive them, you know? And my car's been in for more services than some of my friends that have had Bugattis for 6, 7, 8 years. But nevertheless, you know, everyone has their different circumstances, and maybe they don't have time to drive their car. I'm lucky that I'm in the industry of cars with car rental, and also the industry of yachts with the yacht rental. So, you know, I get to enjoy these toys as well as owning them, you know? So, alhamdulillah, you know, I'm in a very unique position where I can share my journey, share the perspective of what it's like to have a Bugatti, or Bugatti Chiron in this case. And it was something that I used to always dream of when I was young. I think if you watch my YouTube videos from when I was like 17, 18 years old, I'd say in every video, like, I wish I had a Bugatti. And now I'm just literally ticking all them bucket list boxes.
Living the dream.
Yeah, man.
And
alhamdulillah.
Well, when you had the Aventador SV, you was 21, was it?
I think I was 23. 21 was the 911 Turbo S.
Okay, so when you had the Aventador SV, how did you stay grounded? Because I remember you pulling up to like university, like with that type of car. And how did you like keep that humbleness that you still have inside you now?
Very good question, Ishaaq. You know, we're very blessed to have like you know, like the parents that we have around us. You know, if my dad was the type to be like, yes, son, go rub it in people's faces, that's not him, that's not his style. My mom would be severely disappointed if I behaved in a certain way that doesn't really represent how I've been brought up. So you just become normal to it. I mean, like I said, I've been around nice cars since I was, you know, very, very young. My dad had nice cars, and you know, I've never really had it in me to make anyone feel like shit, you know, because of what I have. I think we're way beyond that point. I think that's why God gives me more and more and more. But look, if I pull up in a Bugatti and somebody's got a Lamborghini Huracan outside, or a Ferrari 488, or even a 812 Competizione, because that's, you know, a third of the price of a Bugatti Chiron, you know, I'm not going to pull up and think that I'm better than somebody else just because I have a better car. It's just that I love cars a little bit more than you do.
We'll go for two last questions.
Yes.
So this one is, what advice would you give to people out there who are starting off in their business journey, or they have a dream? For example, I'm on this journey of creating my YouTube channel and trying to grow my community more. What advice would you give to myself and also other people out there who have started a new venture?
Yeah, so we're talking from a young person's perspective. I would say I was making a lot of mistakes when I was 17, 18, 19, 20, all the way up till 25. I still make mistakes today. Nobody's perfect, but what you find is it's when you've got the most energy, and when you've got the most motivation is when you're young, because you've got to fall multiple times to get back up. And it's for that, I must say that if you have an idea, you have a dream, first of all, does it make sense? Yeah. Am I going to become a busy fool from this? Am I doing this for money, or am I doing this for return, like feeling good factor? Maybe you have different goals. And what's the plan? What is it that I want to do? Once it all makes sense and you've spoken to, your trusted few people around you, even then, don't go on their basis, but just it's nice to have some external feedback. Maybe you're delusional, maybe you're in a way of thinking where you're not seeing something that somebody else does. So don't take it on a negative. If you respect them, make sure you take their constructive criticism on board. But I would say that just go for it and give it a go. As cliche as that is, if you don't do it, you'll never know. And you can always, I've had loads of people sit with me and say, I had this idea, I've had that idea. I get 100 ideas a day. I don't execute one of them sometimes because they're just great ideas. It's not really going to serve my purpose or my goals or what I have in life. And my goals in life, I've accomplished most of them, or should I say my family, alhamdulillah, my father has accomplished them all. For me to just be like, what is there for me to do? Do I just go and do what he does and just do that, or do I take it to the next level? So I'm still trying to work out where my goals are, but alhamdulillah, I'm very content and happy. And the main thing I would say is, if you have a business idea, is that you must give it a go. And just give your best. If you've got 50 ideas, give your best 3 a go. And if they don't do well, at least you learned something along the process. That is valuable energy in itself. A lot of people think that, your time was wasted, so there's no energy. You feel saturated, sapped out. You feel like, oh man, I'm not got anywhere. I feel deflated. In fact, learn that as if it was a course that you have to go on to feel what it feels like to lose. So the next time you do something, you're like, no, I'm not making the mistakes again, because I don't like the feeling of losing. And so you get better at it, bro. You get better at it.
Good.
You gotta have your faith as well in Allah. You know what we're like anyway. At the end of the day, there's people working 10 times as hard as me, bro, and they don't have what I have. And the reason for that is because alhamdulillah, we're blessed, bro. And you have to believe that. Tawakkul, and sabr. 2 things, bro, very important.
Some good advice you guys could take on board with. Now, this question here is actually a juicy one. I don't even know if Lord Aleem's gonna answer it, but it's quite funny actually. Now, I've been coming to London, everyone, since 2017, and I've seen a lot of fakeness going around in terms of like people with just showing like a whole fake lifestyle. Now, for the people out there who are actually visiting London, what advice would you give them?
I go to Dubai. And there is a certain type of people there, right? Yeah, there's some fantastic entrepreneurs, there's some very successful, wealthy people in the mix of it. Like with anywhere, there's a lot of hoax, a lot of fraudsters and stuff like that. A lot of not genuine people. And I find that you've got different horses for different courses. When you come to London, wherever you are, doesn't matter where you are, you can never ever forget. Doesn't matter what car you're driving, what watch you're wearing, what clothes you're wearing. At the end of the day, I'm just a guy whose mother comes from Gujarat and his father comes from Lahore. At the end of the day, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And we come from humble beginnings, right? And at the end of the day, none of this affects me. I could jump on a horse tomorrow and I could ride out into the middle of the jungle and have some food with my cousins and have the best time ever. Or I could be in a Bugatti doing 1,200 miles across 6 different countries and having the time of my life. We can do it all, and that's the way you've got to be. That's the way you've got to be. And if you're not like that, then you're just yeah. So, man, these guys are cat, man. They're going to be old on their deathbed and thinking, why did we do all of that? To impress you, to do what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes people that have gratitude, that keep their head down and don't have takabbur in them as well. You know what that means? Yeah. When you have that pride and arrogance, Pharaoh had that. Look what happened to him.
You can't.
Right.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed my special guest here today. I just want to wish him, pray that he gets more successful. Hopefully when the pet yachts come down, you know,
Inshallah.
That goes well for you.
And hopefully the next video that we're going to do, we're going to be doing it on the Lamborghini boat in Dubai when Ishaaq comes out to film some awesome vlogs. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe, share and like this video. Make sure you hit the views, and let's get Ishaaq into the go of YouTube, because I think he'll do really well out of it. He's got some great energy.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Take care.
good man.